So in today's video, I'll be taking you guys through my meal prep. This is what my rice is looking like. This is now what it looks like when it's all done. I love sweet potatoes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anastasia. If this is your first time here, thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. So in today's video, I'll be taking you guys through my meal prep. I'll be doing my chicken, rice, and my sweet potatoes. So stick around. So I start out with cutting up my chicken breast. I usually cut each chicken breast in about 3 to 5 pieces. Once I have everything all cut up, I move into cleaning my chicken and I used vinegar and water. These are the seasonings I'll be using. I'm using a chicken seasoning, black pepper, salt, a little bit of browning, and pimento that I'm gonna use a mortar and pestle to grind out. I then add it to the chicken, followed by the rest of my seasonings. Once all my seasonings are added, I'm gonna mix everything together and then I'm gonna cover the container with foil and leave it in the refrigerator overnight to marinate. So it is the next day. I have my sweet potatoes here. I have washed them. They are all clean and ready to be wrapped in foil to be placed in the oven. So these are the other seasonings that I'm adding to my chicken. I have yellow onions, green onions or scallions, garlic, thyme, ginger, and a habanero pepper. I also have some tomatoes and bell peppers in a separate container that I'm gonna add towards the end. I then spray my container. I plan on cooking my chicken in with some non-stick cooking spray and I place it into the oven while it preheats. This is what the overnight marinated chicken is looking like. I then add the rest of my seasonings and I give that a quick stir. So while my oven is being preheated, I am going to move into making my rice. I am adding my rice here to a pot and I am going to wash it before I cook it. Once my rice is washed, I add a little bit of turmeric. It really doesn't do much, but I think it adds a subtle flavor that I do enjoy. Now that my oven is preheated, I can now add my chicken to my baking tin. The cooking temperature I usually use is 400 degrees, and I place it into the oven for about 45 to 60 minutes. Once the chicken is in the oven, I can now start cooking my rice. This is what it is looking like after a few minutes. So this is what my rice is looking like. Once all the water dries out of it, you just reduce the flame and allow it to steam. So it's pretty much done. And this is what my chicken looks like. I'm just gonna flip them over and put it back into the oven. So I flipped everything over and now I'm gonna put it back into the oven. So I almost forgot a step. I do cover the baking tin with some foil and I do let it stay in the oven for another like 15 to 20 minutes. So it's pretty much cooked. It could be had just as it is, but I do like to add some barbecue sauce and I'm about to do that. It did get pretty hot in the kitchen, so I had to change. So I just pretty much coat them a little with the barbecue sauce and put them back in. And then I put it back in the oven. I do add, I have bell peppers and tomatoes in this. I add this on top and then I put it back in the oven for about, say, 10 minutes. And then it's done. So this is what it looks like after I added the barbecue sauce and the bell peppers and tomatoes on top. And I'm gonna put it back in the oven now. And this is now what it looks like when it's all done. Perfection. So the sweet potatoes are also done now. I usually just leave them in for the time it takes for the chicken to cook. And once that gets done, it's usually cooked by the time the chicken is cooked. So everything is done now. I have my rice, my chicken, and my sweet potatoes. Ain't she a beauty? I love sweet potatoes so much. This is what one of my meals would look like put together. My chicken and my sweet potatoes. I just kind of pan sear the potatoes because I like them on the crispier side. You could also use an air fryer. And yeah, this is what we have, and I'm about to eat this right now. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.